my investors, my traders from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. Greetings and blessings from Santorio Hector, stock market savage, Cleveland record producer. You know, I'm trading the market here, looking at the Fibonacci. Fibonacci is everywhere doing different things. What a beautiful situation, the iron vice. It's a protection, it's a security. It is a indicator when placed right that you absolutely positively read the Fibonacci and that the long-term trend is in the direction that you made the presumption. Because otherwise the vice is going to produce income a lot of times either way. But it's to secure long-term money on the back end if the indicators of the trend direction are correct, and some type of news or unpredicted noise that could alter the market's activity, you know, is introduced into play. Then you have to have a pivot strategy, and the iron vice is the pivot strategy, the just in case, and it's applied when it's just unpredictable. It's when it's unpredictable volatility and a pure direction has not been established. What's up? How we have 16 people without 16 likes? What's up, Pumpkin? It's about stocks. It's about stocks and investing. I'm a trader. I'm an investor. I went from working a regular 9 to 5, investing part time, and then I started trading the market full time. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be giving away $100 to 10 people. 10 people will be randomly selected to receive a $100 cash gift from me when we reach 1,000 subscribers. And I just talk about my life from going from a part-time investor to a full-time investor. I'm a record producer as well. I make records and I put artists out. Santorio Hector is my record producer name, my professionally known as name. Go check out the records featuring artists from New York to California. We have artists from New York to California featured on the projects. Tap into the records on Apple Music, on Spotify, on Amazon, Pandora. But yeah, I want y'all to tap in and you know, What I want you to do most importantly is I want you to learn how to invest. Learn how to invest into the market. And if you work a 9 to 5, even if you have a small business, I want you to learn how to take some of the income that you generate and invest it into the market. And I want you to understand I don't give investment advice. I just give my personal opinion. This is a personal opinion and market commentary channel on just my personal opinion on how I feel and how I interpret what's going on in the stock market, possibly forex futures or forex. But I basically talk about what I feel is going on in the stock market and my opinions about the stock market, and I do commentary on analyst commentary. I dissect analyst commentary, and I'm an investor. I'm a self-taught investor, and I trade stock options contracts, forex futures, and I'm simulation training in the forex S&P right now, S&P futures. So I've been investing and stock picking on and off since 2001. So I'm not new to investing, just like I'm not just a new trader or a new investor. I've just started to take it serious in the last year and look at it as possibly doing it as a profession. And I've been able to so far have some uh, uh, I've been able to have somewhat a successful path from, just coming from out the sky blue, just saying I'm about to do this now. I'm gonna take it serious and go from uh, investing and trading for a year, part time for a year, to it's going into 6 months uh, that I've been trading full time. And it's all right. It's for real. It can, learning how to invest could set you free and change your life. I got some plays that I'm watching that I'm looking at that, it's looking like they're gonna tap the money and get into the money, and it's this last hour of the market. This is why I play the market. It's like an hour and 2 minutes left in the market. I play the market all the way sometimes to the aftermarket hour after evening trading hours close. I'm like, this is like really, it's not a job. Being a trader is a career, and you can create the career for yourself. But you won't be called to be a trader until you learn how to invest. And once you learn how to invest, as you start to invest and you really see, you think about some things like, and one of the best things that you could think about coming into the game as an investor is stock options contracts. So learn everything that you can about stock options contracts. Okay, y'all. This last hour of the trade, you know what I mean? It's some things that's going on. It's gonna be a beautiful time in the market. I feel good about the situation that I'm in, and at the end of the day, you just can't be greedy. You gotta trade with caution and with confidence. And if you just do the research and research the stocks that you want to invest in, I seen several stocks this year. I seen penny stocks. I seen stocks go from $3 to 60 this year. I seen that. I seen stocks go from, well, not in a year. I seen stocks go from being $3 at the end of 2024 to going from $3 in the end of 2024 to $60 in 2025. I seen the stock go from being $6 this year in 1 year, from being $6 a share to $60 a share. I've seen, like, since I started to take investing serious, and I studied Peter Lynch. I studied Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, Jim Cramer, you know, Ray Dalio, and all of the day traders that currently trade the market and invest and trade for a living. And I study the best of the best that ever done it. And, they all had their different methods and techniques. And so, as in the way of a real Shaolin, taking the best techniques of the teachers and combining them into a style of my own, I own lots of stocks sometimes. And I trade in and out of lots of stocks. And so I catch lots of different run ups in different sectors and different industries of business, across business, because I understand business, because I understand people's behaviors, because I did study in college. While I was in college and prison, I took business management classes with an emphasis on marketing, promoting, and demographic targeting, and demographic breakdowns and structures, and how businesses target different demographics compared to what is the makeup of that demographic group of people. What are the financial resources? What is the medium income of people in that demographic, that particular group of people? So when people judge a book by a certain cover because of where they think that somebody came from, or because of what somebody may have been through, or a life that they chose, that does not mean that people don't have intelligence or lack intelligence, or know how to read and how to comprehend what they read, and how to interact socially, and how to deal with people in humanity. Every American should be an investor. And then every American, when they did choose to be a consumer, it would be so much more erotic when you just spend money like like, like, this is the revolving circle. Like, I lose money to the market, I make money from the market provides for me the things that I need. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. This is going to be the channel that gives back, just like Trap give back, just like every I think every platform, of brothers that do this, that I've been paying attention to, that give back, whether in giving you value and information that wholly is worth, is weight in monetary value. No, but they, uh, Zoom classes, personal one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? And, personal knowledge, like, I show my portfolio, all of the different stocks that I've been in and out of from day one, that I trade in and out of from day one. Speculative and Mag 7, small cap, mid cap, large cap, mega cap. I'm real transparent with my channel, and I'm not I don't have any ulterior motive to serve to any specific platform or network. I'm an individual investor. I'm part of the group that they call the dumb money. But moving like, uh, trading like a pro, according to what, artificial intelligence is telling me when we talk about and dissect my trades. I dissect my trades with artificial intelligence and break down my trades and my strategies and have my strategies critiqued by artificial intelligence, chat GPT. That's why I don't understand what the fuck they talking about. I don't know what, I know Gemini would take over your shit. Gemini is not all that. Gemini would take over your fucking shit. And it's just that yeah, they'll take over your shit. I chat GPT um, chat GPT is I don't think people understand. It's different. It's different sections of chat GPT. It's different type of analysis that you could have done with chat GPT. It's like chat GPT is broken down into sectors and branches of usage. And I made so much money with chat GPT, breaking down trades and breaking down companies and breaking down strategies and placing stops below normal liquidity sweeps and the trades that's turned out exactly how me and chat GPT mapped this shit out and made the fucking money. So, you know, it's enough people in the world that this supposed AI race. I told y'all a long time ago that it's gonna be people who want to be able to access and utilize this fast computing but not pay as much as some others are willing to pay to have the best chips, the top chips. Some gonna be like, shit, as long as I got a chip that, you know what I'm saying, can serve me. I've got a lower scale of business, or shit, I'm shipping a few uh motherfuckers about to be back, understand, when they understand how other people look at music as collectors items. It's about to be a whole nother flow of people pressing up and manufacturing and shipping out CDs, cassettes, and vinyl. The foreign money is converted into American cash, homie. So if a motherfucker is selling your CD in Japan for $30 US and you getting $12, $13 on every unit, the old music game is back. That mean that old music money returned. That means you making $10,000 on 1,000 CDs, nigga. You go platinum, nigga, in Japan. You go platinum of physical copies. You made millions again. This cash is coming from being converted into our currency, being infused into our markets. We's flying and traveling around the globe again. See the bigger picture, please. Japanese people don't don't consume music the way we consume music. They consume it. They see that CD as a collector's item, even from a underground American artist. And so on every level, this channel is a real true. This is a reality YouTube channel about somebody who is. I'm really a trader. I'm really an investor. I really own my own record company, my own music publishing company. I'm here in my luxury apartment in the suburbs and out on the outskirts of Cleveland, Ohio, in my luxury apartment, and I'm really just like, you know, no different than the next person that's in life striving to be successful and trying to change the trajectory of their life and escape the streets, because good things come to those who hustle. You know what I'm talking about. Good things come to those who hustle. And the hustle don't always gotta be selling no drugs or no shit
Been
like
too much
that.
optimism that's
This the
been priced
real
into the
fast
market.
money.
But now I would argue whether you look at Bitcoin, whether you
This
look at
the
the
real
AI trade, there's
fast
likely
money.
too much pessimism that's being priced in, and I suspect that turns around.
We'll leave it there. Anastasia, thank you. Courtney as well. Steph, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Forever
Meantime,
volatile.
shares of Coinbase, speaking of crypto, they're higher today as it adds prediction
45
markets and stock
minutes to the
trading in hopes
market
of being
close.
a one-stop shop trading app.
I got to
Comes
get
as
up off of
forecasts
this
are soaring for just how big
phone. We
prediction
about to
markets
wiggle
will be.
into some money right
This is
quick
Brewer following
and
that
cut
money
some
for us.
losses
Hi there.
and
Hi there, Scott.
the market gonna be so up tomorrow. This is gonna be crazy. And where the market is going from here, the trajectory, in my opinion, is up. You should learn how to invest. Everybody should learn how to invest. Every American should be investing. You should be investing. Teach yourself how to invest. I could give you one, in my opinion, I could give you one stock that you could come up off of, that you should establish a position in, and I can give you this one stock and you will never lose off of it. Netflix. Let that be the first stock that you establish a position in my opinion. Netflix. Buy as much Netflix as you can, in my opinion. In my opinion. In my opinion. Please know that when investing and in investing, you could potentially lose some or all of your initial investment capital, profits, any gains. You could lose it all. That's a part of the investing. And at the same time, Netflix went from $2.75 in 2014 to $1,300 a share until they did a 10-for-1 split a few weeks ago. And then the market pulled back, which took it up under $100, and now it's trading at $93.86 a share. Netflix. That's like a share is like 3 months of what you pay, 3 months of what you pay to watch it. Prediction markets are easy to understand. They're intuitive in ways that even sports betting, I would argue. And if you pay that $26 a month, or $26, what is it, a month, to be able to watch Netflix, that's expensive. You should own the stock. You should definitely own the stock, in my opinion. And this is part of what BROKERAGE is arguing, that you may have wide adoption because it's everywhere. Yeah. Robinhood, I feel like that if you trade on Robinhood, you should own Robinhood. Robinhood is trading at today 117 a share, and I'm feeling like that. It's gonna be, Robinhood might hit 150 a share before January is over. 2025. Early 2025, I see Robinhood hitting 150 a share. That's just my opinion. Things that I feel like I see in the market often come to pass. But I read the Fibonacci according to, you know what I'm saying? And of course, all of this comes from a renewed campaign from founder Chip Wilson for Lululemon to make changes to its trajectory after some pretty harsh work. Learning how to read these Fibonacci candlesticks. For quite some time, supports both Wilson's. Those Fibonacci candlesticks will tell you how to make all your plays. Them Fibonacci candlesticks. Including but not limited to refreshing the leadership, restoring brand DNA, focus on core products, strengthen community engagement, and fix America's first. Now, Lululemon hasn't commented or confirmed these reports, but did announce plans this morning to open stores in 6 new markets. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because this is as an investor, you want to buy the stocks low, you want to sell high. If you ever feel like that you're going to be a trader, as a trader, so I subscribe to Pro Trading School. And,
Here's how you can take advantage of IUL to build generational wealth. Step 1. Purchase an index universe.
that's what you want to learn. That's what you want to learn. If you really want to trade, learn how to trade, that's what you want to learn.
Do you know this trader? His name is Munehisa Homa, the man who made over $10 billion in today's money, using nothing but candlestick patterns. I've spent months studying his original methods and trading philosophy, decoding how he used simple candles to predict price movements with incredible accuracy. And today, I'll show you the exact candlestick patterns he created and used, and how you can apply them too, to drastically transform your trading results. In this video, you will learn the secret method Munehisa Homa used to read market psychology, how to trade like Homa using the Marubozu candle, how to use the Tonkachi and Nagareboshi to spot trend reversals, how to use the Harami and Doji to join strong trends at the perfect moment, how to trade using the Sakata 5 method, two powerful day trading strategies combining ancient wisdom and smart money concepts, the Sansen, Tsutsumi and liquidity sweep trading strategy, the Sanpei Age, Tonkachi and fair value gap trading strategy. By the end of this video, you will be able to read market psychology through candlestick patterns, predict.
And that's it. Reading the market psychology through the candlestick patterns, not what the analyst is saying, not what the commentators are saying, including myself, not what anybody is saying, not what you hear from the noise, not from what the geopolitical expectation is, but from what the Fibonacci candlestick patterns are showing you is actually going on. It said he made billions of dollars in today's money, y'all, from doing nothing but reading the Fibonacci, placing his trades around what he saw the Fibonacci candlestick patterns showing and signifying that they was developing. You want to hear it again? Oh, that's the only thing that's his trade that his trades were based on, was what the Fibonacci presented to him. Let's go back. Let's go back. Come on.
Trend reversals before they even happen. Use one of the most powerful trading methods in history. These strategies work.
Let's look again.
Do you know this trader? His name is Munehisa Homa, the man who made over $10 billion in today's money, using nothing but candlestick patterns.
$10 billion using nothing but candlestick patterns. Remember that. He made $10 billion using nothing but candlestick patterns. I tell y'all, if you're going to trade, if you want to trade, learn how to invest first. Learn how to discipline yourself that every time you get paid, you say, I'm going to buy whatever stock you choose. If it's Uber, I'm going to establish a position in Uber. You want to get 100 shares. You want to get 100 shares as quick as possible. If the stock is on sale, because you could dollar cost average your way in, that meaning no matter what the stock price is, every time you get paid, you buy some of it. That's dollar cost averaging. Or you may want to buy whole shares. So you say, every time I get paid, I'm going to buy 2 shares. Or every time I get paid, I'm going to buy 1 share. Or every time I get paid, I'm going to buy 1.5 shares or 3 shares. And you stick to that until you, and then once you get 100 shares, now when you get 100 shares, if you want to play around with trading, I don't suggest it. You know what I mean? I suggest stock options contracts. I suggest if you want to run up some money. If you want to make quick money in the market, you do it from trading stock options contracts. You do it from trading stock options contracts. Learn about stock options contracts, because you can invest and you can trade stock options contracts part-time. You can just put a stock options contract and just check it to see when it's in the money. And you'll know that it's going to get in the money, because you'll know how to know that from being able to understand and read the Fibonacci.
I've spent months studying his original methods and trading philosophy. Do you know this trader? His name is Munehisa Homa, the man who made over $10 billion in today's money, using nothing but candlestick patterns. I've spent months studying his original methods and trading philosophy, decoding how he used simple candles to predict price movements with incredible accuracy. And today, I'll show you the exact candlestick patterns he created and used, and how you can apply them too, to drastically transform your trading results. In this video, you will learn the secret method Munehisa Homa used to read market psychology, how to trade like Homa using the Marubozu candle, how to use the Tonkachi and Nagareboshi to spot trend reversals, how to use the Harami and Doji to join strong trends at the perfect moment, how to trade using the Sakata 5 method, two powerful day trading strategies combining ancient wisdom and smart money concepts, the Sansen, Tsutsumi, and liquidity.
So, do your homework, because that's what it's all about. Doing your homework, Got to get off this phone and get to it this last little 45 minutes. Smack me a couple dollars, you know what I'm talking about. Get up out some trades, you did. Learn to invest. It's gonna be the best thing that you could do. It's gonna change your life. Man, I was going out DoorDash and Uber, and I was working my job, y'all. I was getting up at 8 o'clock. Well, getting up at 7. Be to work at 8. Work 8 to 4:30. Going out DoorDash and Ubering from like 9:30, 10 to like 3, 4 in the morning. Sometimes coming in this bitch 5 in the morning. Couple hours of sleep. Back to work as a property management maintenance tech on the property. Getting apartments ready to be moved into. Then I became a work order tech. Taking care of the property, trading, putting options contracts in. And people who followed my social media, who saw me actually doing this work and trading part-time and sharing the information over my journey, you know what I'm talking about. I'm on my patio balcony on my apartment in the suburbs on the outskirts of Cleveland, Ohio. And it's traditional reservation land that belonged to my Native American peoples. The reservations that they title reservations that they took from our people. It's crazy, because all of this was part of a reservation that belonged to the Indians of the Northwestern Territories, the Shawnee, the Delaware, the Mingo, Iroquois, the Chickamauga Cherokee, the War Clan from the Western Division of the Cherokees. You know what I mean? It's all real, and real talk. It's the real, Learn to invest. It's gonna change your life. It's gonna set you free, and it's gotta be a discipline. And you have to stick to it once you decide that you're gonna do it. And every time you get paid, you buy you some stocks. You buy shares of the stock that you're trying to establish the position in. A good stock. You know what I mean? Get you a good quality stock. And I got some speculative stocks once you established, and for those people that's high risk like me and willing to put a couple dollars on the line to take a risk on a speculative stock, because Sometimes it could be profitable. We do the research on the speculative stock and see what it's got going on. But, you know, I'll start my individual community, just like most of the brothers that have a platform. We'll develop that community. And the thing that's the most important thing is to help me grow the channel and share the channel out and suggest for people to come and subscribe. And once we hit that 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving $1,000 away. We will select 10 subscribers will be randomly selected to receive a $100 cash gift from the channel. So like and subscribe and learn to invest, man. I feel like that, you know, in my opinion, if I was going to start investing right now and I was going to establish me 2 positions, and I said I'm going to start establishing 2 positions and 2 stocks, I would pick Robinhood and Netflix. At 117 a share, 117.79 a share, and 93.97 a share. Netflix, Robinhood. I would start right there with those 2 stocks. You got a brokerage stock. You got Netflix, which is a network stock for, you know, streaming and special, and then for the mega cap plays, the high end quality stocks, Palantir at 185.75 and Nvidia at 174.63 with a price target of 250, 225, 250 at 174.59. That's a sale. That's the first 4 stocks of your portfolio, in my opinion. That's the first 4 stocks of your portfolio. Palantir, Nvidia, Netflix, and Robinhood. Start with those 4, and every time you get paid, or every time you get, or every other paycheck, buy Robinhood and Palantir, and then the next paycheck buy Nvidia and Nvidia and Netflix. By Robinhood and Palantir, Nvidia and Netflix. Robinhood and Palantir, Nvidia and Netflix. In my opinion, I don't give investment advice. Investing can cause you to incur the loss of some or all of your investment capital. And still, those of us that invest and trade the market, we do it because we love it. We have a passion for it, and because it is a discipline that to be successful, you have to exercise that discipline. You have to develop strategy. You have to do your homework, and it will show if you do your homework, because if you do, you'll make money, and if you don't, you'll lose money, and you won't be successful, and you won't become part of what is an elite group of men and women and institution in American society, the stock market exchanges. I'm out, Santorio Hector. Let's get paper.